Hey everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew episode 708. What? 708 episodes? Are you out of your mind? A little bit. This has lasted a lot longer than we ever thought, that's for sure. I know I say it all the time, but you guys have no idea. We really thought it was going to be about 10 or 15, bless you. And then we were going to be done. Yeah. But no, we're at 708 episodes in. Crazy amount of passers. We're like at over 120 passers for the year. We had a lot of that last year. Guys, we just love just stacking passers on top of passers, and we're just glad that you're here tonight. It shows that consistency. It shows that, determination to do whatever it takes to get it done. And it's just amazing to have all of you on here once again. Tonight, my name is Andy. Well, I should just do introductions, right? Yeah. My name is Andy. I am the guy that runs the back office, runs the cool tunes, but you're not here for my DJ skills and my secretarial skills. No, you're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, Series 65, and that Series 7. Not only is she just wiggly in her seat that can't even get through this whole introduction because she's got ADD, but she is more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know so that way you too can get that pass notice. Yes, guys. If you haven't noticed, Brandy has ADD, and it's for real. ADHD is 1000%. And if you're like one of those people who are just like, man, I cannot stay present. I cannot stay consistent because I just get bored. I'm distracted. Well, let me tell you, it's not an excuse. It's an ability. You just haven't you haven't discovered how to you haven't discovered how to use your ability for good yet.
That's true.
Brandy will help you out with that.
I can. By the way, I know you say that people aren't here for your secretarial skills.
No, they're not.
But they wouldn't be here if it wasn't for your secretarial skills.
Maybe. I still feel like they'd still be here.
No, because me trying to contact them, that's not gonna...
That's probably true.
Yeah. Because I don't love you. The ADD.
Yeah. Anyways. I don't know what that means. All right, everybody. Let's get this thing going. We had a great day. We had a busy day. I know that you all been, and I want to say a shout out to the G-Force. Yes. Thank you for inviting us into your hierarchy and doing a little orientation and meeting some more people. They're great people, and it was good to see all of them and all the fine people over in that hierarchy. What?
It's also a national holiday.
I know. And guys, guess what? It is kind of a national holiday around here.
It is.
It is our dog. It's his birthday.
It's Kona Day.
It's Kona Day.
Yes.
If you guys didn't know, Kona is our dog. It is the child that we share. We have kids. We have humans.
Yeah, humans. They're around somewhere over there.
But Kona's our dog that we share because we never had kids together. We're a blended family. But Kona's our dog.
Yes.
And we named the business after him, not our human kids. Can you imagine the fighting?
Dude.
Can you imagine?
Dude.
So we named it after the dog.
Yeah.
But anyways, kind of like Indiana Jones, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's Kona's birthday. He is how many old?
He is 9 years old.
9 years old.
Yes, I know.
I wish I could say he's a grumpy old man, but he was grumpy when he was a young man. So
he's not grumpier.
Nah, just grumpy. So anyways, happy birthday, Kona.
Happy birthday, Kona.
All right, let's get this thing going, Brandy. If you have not seen us yet, if you've never really tapped into anything that we do, and someone told you just to show up here, or you have a curiosity, tonight's the night, because we're going to have some test-taking techniques. We're going to show you those skills that pays the bills. We're going to go over 6 different exams. We're going to have 6 different questions, and we're going to answer them all with those test-taking techniques. So we're going to have a question from the SIE, the 6, 63, 26, 65, and that Series 7. So we're going to have a little bit of something for everyone. Yep. So you definitely want to strap into your seats, put those tables down. We're about ready to go on this airline. That is the KonaButterflyz. And if you want to get into all of our membership stuff, we have our own online courses, audios, videos. Yes, I said our own. Yes, that's because we write it ourselves. We are not one of those study preps who just read someone else's book to you and you pay us to read someone else's book. No, we actually wrote our own material in our own way and break it down, following those FINRA and NASA guidelines, all the stuff that you're supposed to get tested on in a nice, easy, compact way to learn it all. So that way you're just getting all the information you need to get a pass notice. Yeah. Can you all say, I just want to pass? Exactly. Brandy was, I guess a student was in her options class today, and she's like, I need to know everything about options. She's like, are you going to be an options trader? No. Then you don't need to know. You just need to pass. That's it. That's it.
Just pass.
That's the kind of good stuff you get in those live sessions with our members. We also have study guides, SIE 663. How I pay attention to anything I'm doing while you move around over there is amazing.
Okay.
It is.
Wait, hold on. We
the
need
sound
some
effects
transparency here. There's
the moving of all the bobbleheads,
guys.
the stuff that's going on. You guys have no idea the gymnastics that's going on behind the scenes over here.
Okay, I don't
know how I do this.
Curtain back. Normally, I'm more subdued.
Yes.
Because I'm usually on a cup of coffee. I've had no coffee tonight. Like I stopped coffee today, and I think that's why. There's no.
Did someone get her some coffee?
Slowing.
Can we get
slowing
some
it down? So slowing it down.
Whew.
I apologize. Oh, and the tea I drank had B vitamins in it.
Oh, there you go. That's what it is. Vitamin BB go. All right. Orientation replay explains all the paid, the free, all the stuff that we do. Watch that. And we have the Kona community on Discord. Last night we kind of featured it where we post all those questions. Brandy answers them. Get that, all that help. How do we get through all of this? I have no idea. It's going to be a good one. I don't know what's going on. Have you ever showed up to a party and you just feel like everybody else has partied before you got there and you're just like stone cold sober? That's how I feel right now. I'm just like, everybody has had all the fun and I'm just like, just here. I don't know what's going on.
Trying and
Okay, if you want to join any of this stuff, scan the QR code, hit the link in the chat, the link tree, get connected with all that. Plus, we got our Telegram, we got our KonaButterflyz, we got the A66 Hey Kona. That's where you can leave me a text message or a voicemail. If you want to reach Brandy, she's on the Discord, or she's in outer space. I don't know.
I'm here.
Need to put a string around her ankle. Keep her.
I apologize.
You are
on another level. I got it though. I got it. Ready.
We have live session reminder for tomorrow. We have the 63 and the 65. It is Your Question Friday.
Yeah.
Starts off at 7 a.m. in Hawaii, 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. in the East. Series 65, right after, like Batman and Robin back to back. It is 8 a.m. in Hawaii, 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Mountain, 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. in the East. And like I said, it's going to be Your Question Friday. Bring those questions. Brandy's got answers. And even if it's not your exam, show up anyway. Maybe Brandy will answer them anyhow. So I would just show up. Why not?
Yeah.
Like our boy Dan Boyles out there in Utah. He might have a 26 question. He can show up.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? He's a member.
Yeah.
Show up.
Yeah.
Ask a question, Dan.
Yeah.
Hopefully Brandy is going to be a little bit more grounded by then.
I'll have some coffee.
All right. Fantastic. SIE live recordings tomorrow. We're doing more content for all you in the SIE. Tomorrow we're doing something with bids, orders, asks, something like that.
Yeah, we're starting what FINRA and Kona calls Area 3. I mean, it's like orders, bids, longs, bids, ask. There's a lot of stuff happening.
Get Brandy a coffee?
There's a lot of stuff happening over in that beginning. No, I'm sorry. No, seriously, it is the beginning of Area 3, but there's a lot of miscellaneous things.
Yeah.
It's like corporate actions, basically.
All right.
Yeah.
Fridays, that is tomorrow. The reminder for that already went out. Remember, it is its own special Zoom code. It is just for those $50 or those $100 tier members. So check your email. That special Zoom code is in there from Patreon. So make sure to get that. It is not the normal member code. It is the only one we do just for you guys who are studying that exam, who are paying for that. So make sure to check it out. It is going to be 2 hours tomorrow. And it's going to be fun because it's not just straight boring talk. Brandy actually stops the recording, interacts with all of you, talks it out. It's a great time to ask little questions about what she's doing, get feedback, interaction. It's great. It's just something we put together just for you guys, just a little extra as we redo all of our content. So, all right. So that's what we got going on. And we ready to do this?
Yes.
Because I think our person of the hour is not here.
Correct.
Yeah, she's... Lavelle was going to try to get on today, and we're going to celebrate her, but she's not able to get on. So it's an open invitation. She's been busy.
Yeah, she is. And she's on the East Coast. So
yeah, SIE passer. She's in Virginia doing stuff. So keep rocking, Lavelle.
Yes.
We'll get you on here.
That's right.
All right.
So I'm going to
let's go. That's right. We got the Series 6. We're going to do all those different exams tonight. We got SIE 6, 63, 26, 65, 7. We got a question from each one of them. Brandy's going to break them down with those test taking techniques. Be sure to pay attention to exactly what she's writing on the screen. How is she approaching it? How is she learning? How is she showing you how to learn this stuff? What is she writing on the screen? What exactly are the key words? What are the different patterns, little stuff that she's looking at? How did she answer the question without even looking at the question? These are all the little things you want to add to your arsenal, so that way you too can be a master test taker.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Don't be intimidated by these exams.
That's right.
Don't let an exam hold you back. You can get
words.
around this. You just need a proper technique. You just need this little plan you're going to see right now. So let's do this.
Let's do it. Oh, I forgot to label them, but this is the 26. I forgot to label which ones they are. All right, guys. So I have a misdemeanor for disorderly conduct. That's not good, right? Misdemeanor for disorderly conduct. A felony drunk driving conviction. Come on, man. That's also not good. A misdemeanor citation for possession of marijuana. Dude, what the heck is going on here?
These questions are a little different and a little outdated.
Yeah, like what the heck, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah, these are all not good.
There's a lot of things happening on here, right?
Yeah.
Now, one of the things that I know that stands out the most to me, I see it in the chat that B is definitely worse, but we definitely have the conviction, right? And I was telling people in the 26, I'm like, pay attention because a charge is not a conviction. Conviction is very important, right? And so these are all bad. I'm looking at these things. All of these things are going to have to be reported on the U4. But like somebody said in the chat, this is the worst.
That is the worst.
Because it's a felony. Dude, it's a felony conviction, right? So let's look at the question. And it says, assuming all of the following occurred within the last 5 years, guys, number 26, series 26, pay attention to those numbers. Pay attention to those numbers because there is usually a twist there, right? So it says within the last 5 years, which is the most likely to result in a statutory disqualification. So even if you didn't know what statutory means, you do know what disqualification means. So what's going to result in a disqualification? The felony conviction.
You just look for the worst one.
Exactly.
The worst one. All the other ones are bad, but we know that one is the worst.
That's right.
By the way, guys, I'm going to be serious for a second here. It is 2023. At this point in the game, do not drive under the influence.
No.
Do not. And look, besides all the safety dangers and all of that great stuff and all the bad stuff, I shouldn't say great stuff, but all the bad stuff, you will be disqualified if you have a felony DUI.
Yes.
And it is not something you want on your record. It will derail all your goals, besides the fact that you could probably really do bodily harm. There is Ubers, there's Lyfts, there's friends, there's cell phones now. Take advantage of all that stuff. Don't be stupid.
Yes. And you guys are probably wondering how come I didn't go for the obvious A and C being opposite. It's because it's misdemeanor convictions, but it has to be like securities or financially related. Okay. So that's why I didn't go with those opposites, because I was more focused on the idea of the conviction. And any felony related. And then it's also within the last 10 years. Within the last 10 years.
So those 26ers, remember those numbers.
Yeah.
And if you remember, make sure to grab that timetable chart that Brandy has. It is so helpful.
It is actually. Thank you for that.
Very, very helpful. Dan Boyles, I'll email it to you. I'll help him out.
This is the 65. All right. So I have must register at the federal level, must register at the state level. So I'm looking at this and I'm going, okay, that's smaller, that's bigger. Why? Because Fed versus state, right? Feds are big, states are small. Right?
Yes.
Okay. May, ooh, we like May. May's a good word. Register at either the state or federal level at its discretion. Discretion just means your choice. Okay. And then it's not required to register at either. If we're talking about active registration, if we're talking about somebody doing securities business, you would have to be registered. You just have to be. Like, I'm going to say like I'm going to put this. I'm going to put clerical question mark, right? Now, if I'm looking at the idea, I'm going to kind of direct you where I'm going. I see it in the chat, right? If I see must register at the federal or must register at the state, then this tells me that this is the $110 million assets under management rule for IAs. This is the $90 million rule for assets under management for IAs. And this is that in between, right? This is the in between. It's up to the IA where they want to register, right?
Right.
Okay. So that's what I'm looking for in the question. Boom. Investment advisor, 105 million in assets. Well, that fits right in that little spot right there. So I get to pick where I want to register.
There you go.
Right on. Right on.
Some things you're going to have to memorize.
Yeah, some things we just can't avoid. We just have to memorize them. All right. This is the 63. 63. You guys can see that big white blob up there?
Oh, it's going to be a lot of words.
It is. So Mike should put the trade through because it's a direct message from Kathy. So Mike should put the trade through because it's a direct message from Kathy. That means Kathy would have called, right? So I'm going, okay, Kathy would call, right? So the message has to come from Kathy.
Right.
Mike shouldn't put the trade through simply Peter. Wait.
Mike should put the trade through simply Peter is
Oh,
Kathy's spouse, and a spouse always has trading authorization over the other spouse's account.
Typos. That's why I stumbled.
It's cool. We all know.
No. Possibly not. Like usually, you guys, when there's a typo, probably not the right answer. And not that that's a FINRA thing because FINRA,
No, but it's a Kaplan thing.
This is Solomon.
Or Solomon thing.
Yeah. But we do see the always, right? And the always is usually not true.
Right.
Mike should not put the trade through because the order was not delivered directly from Kathy. Ooh, I like that. Right. And Mike should put the trade through because Peter is Kathy's spouse and has an account with firms too. No, dude, look, if there's two, the only time this is going to fly is if this is a joint account, but it doesn't sound like that. Right. So Andy has an account. Brandy has an account. I can't make decisions in his account.
That's right. Dang it.
No, man, we can't do that. So if we look though, C sounds good. And did you guys notice it's the only one that has a not? Everything A, B, and D, we're saying Mike should just put the order through.
Hey, even in securities world, they know that always and forever also applies to marriages. It's not always. So you cannot do that for the spouse.
Keep your hands out of my account. All right. All right, guys. So, oh, wait, you guys didn't see the question.
Oh, yeah, we should do that.
That's gross, right? But let's read the question. It says, which of the following represents the most likely response and explanation from compliance officer? Let's just do a quick look. Agent, Mike is the agent. Kathy has an individual. Boom. Let's see. Peter also is one of Mike's clients, and he also has an individual account. So they don't have a joint account.
Right.
So who called? The message is, I'm unavailable. Oh, Peter calls. Dude. Message from Kathy. So that would be like Andy calling my registered rep and going, hey, this message is from Brandy. She wants to buy
Can you see the
40 shares.
disaster of that? Can you see the disaster in the making if you do that? You cannot do that.
No. So this whole idea of even spouses doesn't work. And we didn't have to read all that like those. All right. This is the Series 7. All right. I got a 30-year-old, period. It's like basic, right?
Yep.
I have a 60-year-old with a heart condition. My heart. I have an 18-year-old in a coma. Oh, this makes me sad. Oh. And then I have a 16-year-old with autism.
Oh.
So all of these are adults, right?
Yep.
16-year-old is a minor still.
Yep.
Okay.
But it sounds like not of sound mind. Isn't that what they say?
Which would be which one?
Well,
but they're a minor, so they have a custodian anyway.
Well, I'm talking about the coma.
Ooh, coma.
How are you in this? I was talking about coma person.
Coma person.
That's of not a sound mind, right? You're not awake.
That's true. He's absolutely right. Let's read the question. According to FINRA, which of the following would be considered a specified adult? Now, a specified adult, guys, is somebody that FINRA believes can be easily taken advantage of. Easily taken advantage of. And the rule behind that is our senior citizens, right? Our seniors and 18 plus that has a incapacity, right? I think a coma pretty much puts us into that incapacity, right?
Right.
And by the way, if you were wondering, seniors start at the age of 65, not 60. I don't know if you guys know that.
There you go. I know that some 18-year-olds going, I thought 60 was old.
Dude.
We all thought that until we get to 40.
Never
We're like, 60 is young, man. 60 is young.
That's
I got a long life to live.
around the corner.
Give me that.
Yeah,
Saying.
exactly. All right.
The older I get, the farther I think senior is.
This is true. All right. I have exchange traded large cap stocks. I've got non-traded REITs. Ooh, this is private, right? Because it's non-traded. So it's private placement. I have B shares of a mutual fund. This is for a long time. And then I have exchange traded small cap stocks. So these ones carry a little bit of risk and no dividends. And large cap stocks are less risk and they historically pay dividends. And I'm looking at that because of the exchange traded and the exchange traded large, small, simply. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into this question and I'm going to look for those things.
Adult dot to dot.
Exactly. Lonnie is a sole proprietor of Lonnie's Landscaping. He opens a sole proprietorship account at your brokerage account. He has $10,000 to invest, but most of his money is tied up in business. Okay. Okay, but let's just look at this. 10,000, we're probably not going private, right?
Right.
Lonnie will soon be upgrading most of his lawnmowers and fertilizing equipment, and he's not sure whether his immediate revenues will cover those costs. So he's got short-term needs. You're out. And he wants something to cover the cost. If the small caps carry more risk and the large caps carry less risk, I'm going to go with the one that has the less risk.
Yeah, you're on a budget there. You're already like stretching it, right? You don't need to lose money.
Mm-hmm. Right. Exactly.
There you go.
And that, guys, is how you do suitability. You look at your answers, you get some assumptions, you go look for them in that question. All right. This is the SIE.
I know a lot of people struggle with that suitability.
I know. I told the group on today.
Yeah, in the morning.
I said, I think the hard part about suitability is if I would have read that question first, came up with an assumption, and then looked at my answer choices, then I get stuck. But if I know what I have to pick from first, makes it easier.
There you go. That's what we call mapping it out.
Exactly. The difference between premium paid and the strike price. Oh, that sounds like a break even. None. The difference between the premium paid and the market price. Huh? I don't remember. I don't remember writing that out today in our options live. And the amount that the call is in the money. Oh, that sounds like intrinsic value. Look at that. It's like Andy pays attention.
In the money. We're in the money. That's what I always think of.
Right?
Intrinsic.
So guess what I'm looking for? And when we talk about the difference between, that's subtract, right? Strike minus premium.
Yeah, my second grade teacher taught me that.
Yeah. When we do the difference.
Yep.
Okay.
She said difference is to subtract.
So I'm basically looking for a put and a break even, or I'm looking for something that has intrinsic value. Because if it doesn't match those two, the answer is probably B. Ready? The call option's intrinsic value. I'm just saying, I'm not even going to think about that.
But let's talk about it. Why the value? No, it's D. I already said it. Matched it up.
Yeah. And it's literally this, guys. In the money, intrinsic value. That's
There
how
you
you
go.
remember that.
We're in the money, intrinsic value.
Bum,
Guys,
bum,
make a song up.
bum, bum.
You don't need to copy mine. Do your own.
That's right.
Do your own. Whatever it takes to make that stuff stick. That's what's important. You got to make it stick. You got to make it relatable. Yeah. Do we keep things silly and funny around here? But you know what? You remember it. You remember it.
That's right.
And if you can remember some of this stuff and it helps you, you're getting pass notices. That's what it's all about.
Yes.
Making it the less unrelatable stuff, and then taking all that stuff, that information that just seems so confusing, and making it more relatable, making it easier for you to understand, putting it into a story that you can remember, or a song lyric, anything to help you remember it. That's what you need to do this weekend, because it is coming up on the weekend. And this is the last Studying Brew of the week. We don't do it on Friday.
No.
And we'll see most of you on Monday.
Yes.
So some of you, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to plead with you. If you know you got a busy day coming up during this weekend, do your studying early. Do it in the early morning, before you even put your face on, before you even put all the crusties out of your eyeballs, and you just got a good cup of coffee. Knock out that study session when it's all nice and quiet in the house, and nothing has gone out and not crazy yet. Get it done early, so that way the rest of the day, no matter what happens, you were consistent. You got it done. You feel me? You understand? Consistency, consistency, consistency. Studying is not just Monday through Thursday. If you want to get this done, you got to commit, and you got to get it done. And if you need some family and you need some friends to be around you, get on the Kona community, be on that Discord, hit people up, make some friends, have a study buddy. That's what it's for. You got more people in there that are wanting to win just like you. So don't get lost. Don't give up. Don't quit. Just keep going. Keep pushing. Get better. And we'll see you members on Friday and Sunday. Everybody else, we'll see you on Monday. With that, everybody, take care. Make sure to wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. And keep that positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you guys so much for being on. We super appreciate you. Don't forget to practice those techniques this weekend when you take your quizzes. And we will see you guys next time. Have a great one.
Good night.